Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm gonna give all honor, glory, and infinite praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahshua by Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim that pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom. I'm coming out here another day at camp, Prophet son of downfall gets this wicked ass kingdom that's known in the Bible as spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt and Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon, man. All right, but basically what I'm going to be getting into today is, for us Akim to continue to endure and to measure the times that we're living in, man, right? Because all the Akim that are in this truth, sincerely, we have a goal, man, one goal and one goal only, right? And that's to receive the kingdom of heaven, nothing else, man. We don't care about the shit in this world. We don't care about going to school. We don't care about making it to the league anymore, none of that, man. We just want the kingdom of heaven, right? Because that's going to be forever and ever and ever, man, right? It's going to be something that you can't even think of. The most shit, the shit that'll blow your mind, man, it's gonna be 1,000 times better than that in the kingdom, man. We'll have whatever we want, man. Our mind's gonna be blown every damn day in the kingdom, man. That's how great it's gonna be, man. All right. But we're all supposed to measure the times diligently too, man. Measuring the times that we're living in, so we don't be caught off guard when Yahweh Shah come back. Because it tells you that he's gonna come as a thief in the night, right? And I was gonna bring out a scripture in 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. But this new King James version, I guess the page got ripped out or whatever, man. But yeah, we're supposed to be measuring times diligently, man, so we don't be caught off guard. Linking up what's on the news, what's happening in the earth and shit like that, to what the scriptures is telling us. That's how we know that the times that we're living in. That's how we know Yahweh Shah's finna come back. All right. And in our job as men of the Lord, as prophets, the Lord has set us up to blow that horn, that spiritual horn, to let our people know that destruction is coming, right? Back then, just like how the prophets or Jerusalem, they had guards watching the walls and stuff like that. We're those spiritual guards, man. We're letting the people know that trouble is coming. But you know what I'm saying? The majority of our people, the 2/3 of our people, are just not going to take heed and listen. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, the remainder of the time that we're out here teaching and whatever, hey, we still got to blow that trumpet, man, warning the people that trouble is coming. Right, because the scripture tells you in Revelations 12:12 that Esau Edom, the devil, he's going to come down with great wrath, man, because that his kingdom hath but a short time, right? And the devil is, these Edomites, right? The so-called white people you see today, right? And it's clear that the devil, just look at the shit that they do in the earth today, right? Fuck up everything in the earth, polluting the air, polluting the water, food, Look at their past, man. Hey, if you can't see it, then I don't know what to tell you. Right? Just look at the past shit, man. During slavery, they would cut our women upside down, take out the babies, dash them against the stones. Man, all types of shit. I can't even get into half of the details, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know half of the shit that they did, man. But Esau Edom is a devil, and he's going to come down with great wrath, man. He know that he has about a short time because he sees us out here teaching this word. He sees the different plagues that are going on upon the earth. He sees the chariot sightings. Within the year 2019, there was over 6,000 chariot sightings, all right? And the reason that's happening is because Yahweh Shah's going to make that second coming, right? We're here teaching the downfall of this kingdom, man. So, hey, the more we keep teaching, hey, the faster it's going to come. That's why it's crucial for us, Akim, once we're like about 6 months into this word, you get out here and teach the basics, man. Because the more Akim that teaching this word, the faster we get out of here, man. The more I can wake up, once the elect is sealed, man, which brothers believe that the elect is sealed, hey, man, we finna get the hell up out of here. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and get this scripture, though. This 2 Ezra chapter 9, I'm going to start at 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in thyself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which it makes. So just like how I was saying, we got to be measuring the time diligently, man. What you seeing on the news, check to see if that's scriptural, man. You can go to Matthew the 24th chapter, Luke the 21st chapter, 2 Ezra the 9th chapter, which I'm in. See all the different times and the signs that we're in the end times, man. And through the different, let me read this. It's like it says, Then shall they understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And the Lord is visiting the world right now, man. Through the different places sitting upon the earth. You see in Australia, the big ass wildfire down there, all right? California, Puerto Rico just got hit with earthquakes. Shit, California getting hit with them. Volcanic eruptions. You know, these different pestilences. Hey, the Lord is visiting the earth, man. And he finna come down, and we finna send his son down, Yahweh Shah, who the great English calls Jesus Christ, to tear this bitch up. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is, you know what I'm saying, showing it. Hey, man. And the scripture tells you in Luke 12:49, verse 51, that before Yahweh Shah comes back, the earth is already going to be kindled, right? And you see that today, man. It's clear. It's too damn clear, man. You see these different wildfires going on, and then within this city, man, that I'm staying in right now, currently, there's a whole lot of fucking buildings catching on fire. I don't know how, but it's just a whole lot of buildings catching on fire, man. And all the upwards and shit like that, man. The earth is literally on fire, man. And the scripture tells you that that's what's going to happen before Yahweh Shah come back and bring that concentrated fire, man, through them chariots and through the missiles, man. All right. And the next scripture I'm going to get, let's go to 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. I apologize for it being dark. Shit, for some reason, man, this camera ain't that good, so it's just, shit, no matter how high I turn up or no matter where I get in, man, this is gonna be dark. All right, this 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." And the point I wanted to get is, make ready to the battle, man. Prepare yourself for this spiritual battle that we're finna go through, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture tells you, man, we're going to be tried as gold. We're being tried as gold as of right now. But Jacob's trouble is going to be that ultimate test, man. The hour of temptation, man. What you going to do whenever Esau come down with that great wrath, man? Come in as a flood. What you going to do when he tell you if you don't take this chip, he going to put your family to death? What you going to do then, man? That's why you should be examining your spirit on a daily, man. Meditating on these different things that are going to come to pass. You know, meditate on these things, man. Observe yourself, man. Alright? So make ready to the battle, man. Go ahead and prepare yourself while you can, because once this great spirit is up, all hell gonna break loose, and it's gonna be too late for you to repent and try to get your spirit right. You know, Jake likes to get ready at the last minute and shit. You know what I'm saying? So hey, do this while you can, because once it's up, it's up. Alright? And let's go to Luke, the 21st chapter. All right, this is Luke 21, and I'm going to start at 8. It says, "And he said, take heed, Salakia." I'm going to start at 7. It says, "So they asked him, saying, Teacher, but when will these things be? And what sign will there be when these things are about to take place?" Right, so this is the disciples asking Yahweh Shah, when is his second coming going to, be? And when is, all this destruction and shit going to be? When is the end of this age going to be? All right, and this is what Yahweh Shah said. It said, "And he said, take heed that you be not deceived, for many will come in my name saying, I am he." And, the 16:11, they'll say, "I am anointed." But, this is the New King James. All right, and it says, "In my name, saying, I am he, and the time was drawn near, therefore do not go after them," right? So, when people are saying that they're anointed by, like basically get into these false prophets, you know what I'm saying? Don't be deceived by these false prophets saying that they're going to lead you in the right direction when they have false doctrine, teaching that the RFID microchip isn't the mark of the beast, teaching you that these heathens can be saved and shit like that. Be aware of those people, man. And even when that time comes, people are still going to be trying to deceive you and shit like that, man. Whenever all hell break loose, you never know. You might come around one of those Yahushua or Yahuwah, your Jakes and shit like that, man. And that fucker and deceive you. You know what I'm saying? Because demons rub off on people, So, hey, man, take heed that you don't be deceived by anyone. All right? It says, "But when you hear of wars and commotions, do not be terrified, for these things must come to pass first, but the end will not come immediately." Right? And we're hearing that today, man. Trump just bombed one of Iran's top leaders. I forgot his damn name, but yeah, that's a sign of war, man. The World War III. This is just the beginning of it. You know, yeah, it's gonna come in full effect soon, but this is just the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? And you seeing all these different nations rising up against the great horde, Babylon the Great. You can read that in Revelations, the 18th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. You know, the 10 horns, which is the NATO and the EU, they're gonna rise up against this great horde and send 200 million ICBM nuclear missiles to the bitch, pursuant to Revelations chapter 9 and verse 16. All right, but we're hearing the rumors of wars right now, right? A lot of people like to be like, well, we've been hearing of people going to war and shit like that. But the thing is, there's rumors of wars, there's pestilences going on, great signs in the heavens. Brothers are out here teaching. Hey, more brothers are waking up every day, man, coming out here teaching the word. You know, that's a sign, man. That's how we know that, hey, we finna be about it. Because back then, during World War II and shit like that, they're in the Vietnam War, brother, there wasn't as many brothers out there teaching. There wasn't great signs in the heavens and stuff like that, but now there is, man. All right? It says, then he said to them, nations will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be great earthquakes in various places. Right, we see that today, man. Puerto Rico just got hit with a big-ass earthquake, if I'm not mistaken. Right, and they're going to get another one. And California been getting several of them. All around the world, man. Just watch the news, check the news, man. Hey, earthquakes been going on all around the world, bro. It says in famines and pestilence, man. Famine, man. That's a lack of food. I seen that in Africa and in India, if I'm not mistaken, a swarm of locusts came through, wiping out crops and shit like that. They was saying that, hey, man, the crops are in danger, or they're going to be in danger because of food shortage, right? Because the locusts are wiping out those crops, man. That's a plague by the Lord, man. Back then, during the time of Egypt, or back then during the time of ancient Egypt, they got hit with the same plague, them locusts, right? But there's gonna be a famine, man. That's why we're in a trade war with China, right? Where we get most of our shit from, right? Whenever these trucks stop importing food into these local grocery stores, there's not gonna be any more food out here. You know what I'm saying? Different weather and shit's gonna, destroy the crops, through the floods, through the scorching heat, all that, man. There's gonna be a famine out here. People ain't gonna be eating. The only people that are gonna be eating is the elect, and some of the people are gonna be out here eating because the scripture tells you that, but they're gonna be, destroyed by the sword if they don't be destroyed by the famine. It says, and there will be fearful sights and great signs from heaven, man. Fearful sights and great signs from the heaven. You know what I'm saying? Great signs in heaven, an example of those chariots, man. Over 6,000 chariots, let alone in 2019, man. So how much more to come? Great signs in the heavens are here, man. You know what I'm saying? I see chariots on the, a lot. I seen one yesterday, I seen one on my birthday. No, I know we don't celebrate birthday. I just wanted to bring that up, I seen the chariot on the day I was, yeah. All right. It says, but before all these things, they will lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and prisons. You will be brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. Right, so we're being persecuted as of right now, but not to the point where Esau, Edom, come down laying hands on us and trying to shoot us and throw us up in these different prisons and shit like that, right? You read Revelations 2 and 10, it tells you that he's going to throw some of us in the prison, in these concentration camps, Because if I'm not mistaken, there's over 80,000 concentration camps set up, throughout the United States. Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. If y'all know the exact number, Baba Gashad put that in the comment section, or if y'all don't, I will. Lord willing. Alright? And I'm going to get into that. Let's go to Revelations, the 2nd chapter. This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, do not fear any of those things which you are about to suffer. Indeed, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison, that you may be tested, and you will have tribulation 10 days. Be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life. Right, so the devil, which is the so-called white man today, man, is going to throw some of us in the prison, man, for teaching this word, And some of these 2/3 Jakes are going to be thrown in the concentration camps as well, right along with us. Alright? But if we be faithful unto death, man, hey, we're gonna receive the crown of life. No matter what we go through in them concentration camps, no matter if Esau, Edom puts us to death or whatever that, man, we're gonna come back first. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be the first ones risen up and come back on the chariots with Yahweh Shah, man. We're gonna see the destruction of this bitch, man. So if you brothers, hey man, if you do get put in that situation, don't even sweat it. You know what I'm saying? Just remain spiritual and just remember, man, pray that the Lord hardens your spirit. You know what I'm saying? To put the strength of spirit in you to continue to endure through whatever you go through, man. Alright? And when it says 10 days, we're gonna have tribulation 10 days. It could be any amount of time, you know. The number 10 just means perfection, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord, he could put us in there for, you know, shit, a month, 2 weeks, 2 days, whatever he decides to, man. That's ultimately gonna, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna perfect us, you know, it's gonna try our faith. Alright? And let's go to Revelations, the 12th chapter. Alright, this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, and see, for the devil has come down to you, having great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time, right? So he's saying, hey, he gonna come down with that great wrath. And he got these big ass guns, you know what I'm saying? He got, matter of fact, he got shit that we don't even know about. He probably got shit that shoot plasma out, you know what I'm saying? That completely disintegrate your body, turn your ass into dust or something. You know, Esau Edom, he got all types of shit. You know, the 50 cal, that 50 cal, man, that's meant to shoot, or that's created to shoot down helicopters, right? And they gonna bring them bitches out too. You best believe that, man. The 50 cals, if that hit your body, it's gonna rip something off, man. You know, if you get hit in your head with it, hey, your head coming off. You know what I'm saying? That's how strong that 50 cal is. It's a big ass bullet about that big. Alright? Full of gunpowder, man. That shit really, hey, ready to do some damage. Alright, but Esau is gonna come down with that great wrath. That's why we gotta examine our spirits on the daily. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit's gonna be fearful. You know, you can best believe when Esau comes down with that great wrath, there's gonna be dead bodies everywhere. You know? They love to kill shit. You know, they get off on that. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget that they try to kill our forefather Jacob. Or Esau Edom try to kill our forefather Jacob, his younger brother. Right? They do that shit today. They did it all throughout slavery, all throughout history, and they're doing it to this very moment, man. You know what I'm saying? Alright? But it's gonna come down with that great wrath because he know that, you know, Israel's up next. Right? You read in 2nd Ezra, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2nd Ezra. It tells you, man. Now Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man. They want that birthright back, man. You know what I'm saying? They mad, they hot as hell because we got next. You know what I'm saying? You read in Revelations 18, and I'll get it. Let me see. Salakia, bear with me. This Revelation chapter 18 and verse 6 talking about Babylon the Great. It says, render to her just as she rendered to you, and repay her double according to her works. Right, so we're going to pay these damn devils double to what they did to us, man. You know what I'm saying? You read in Jeremiah 48 and 10, man, we're going to kill in types of ways that you can't even fucking fathom. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a curse. It's going to be like a curse to us if we draw a sword from their blood. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to kill it ways you can't even imagine right now, man. And you might think like, damn, I don't want to do that. But hey, man, the Lord going to put the spirit on you to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you are a part of that elect, right? He's going to put the spirit on you to remember what the hell they did to our people, man. You know? All right, and from here, let's go to Revelations, the 13th chapter. I didn't mean to get off topic. I just want to bring that up. All right, this is Revelation chapter 13. I'm going to start at 15. It says, he was granted power to give breath to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as will not worship the image of the beast to be killed. He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? And a lot of people do know that the American dollar is worth shit right now. Nobody wants to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? One of the Akim, he just showed me that Amazon's try to, you know what I'm saying, have it where you gotta pay through a chip and shit like that, man. So that chip, hey man, that chip's coming to pass. Right, they're working on that shit right now. If they don't already have it set up now. You know what I'm saying? But the only way you're gonna be able to eat, drink, whatever, man, is if you have those, unless you have that chip. That's the only way you're gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, buy and sell. If you don't got that chip, hey man, you see how I look, unless the Lord is really dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? If you're part of that elect, the Lord, he got you.